What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Latest chapter of Fairy Tail just came out like an hour ago by the time you see this video. And we getting back into the action. Granted, it's still not what I want to see. It's still not what a few of y'all want to see. I want to get back to the Urza and Eileen story. What's going on between the two of them. But if we were to get sidetracked, which we are getting sidetracked, this is a good sidetrack to do. We're still focused on my man Rakid, who... it looks like nobody touching this dude. It's a very select few people who can even put up a fight against this guy. And we just happen to stumble across one of them. Now, previously, King August mentioned that the only person who can take out Rakid would have to be his mama, who's currently suffering from the agony or the pleasure. I don't know which one she's... I believe it was the pleasure, but he switches magic so often, I don't think the rest of the people are still suffering. So Sting comes in. And Sting, I'm glad they cleared it up in this chapter, because before they said he can eat anything white, pause on that. But now they said he can eat anything light, which includes anything that's the color white as well. Good way to cover your tracks. They must have saw my video. They must have watched it and changed it after that. So, he's still, Rakid's still trying to shoot him with like the anguish, the pleasure, all of that. And there's one page where Sting's just like chomp, 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 ate all of it. So, then, like, Sting tries to go fisticuffs, and still, Rakid, he ain't nothing to play with. As far as base strength goes, he knifed-hand Kagura and cut flesh. That's still some strong base strength. So what he ends up doing is, instead of the agony and pleasure, he casts a spell to make him undeniably and uncontrollably hungry, to the point where he's eating the cats. Kagura and Kagura and Yukino, they're eating each other too. They see each other as food, and they just start like chomping at each other. So Sting does what any respectable man would do. He knocks the whole group out just to save them. He's like, bow, I'm sorry. Bow, I'm sorry. Bow, I'm sorry. He KO'd them all. And then he's so hungry, he can't put any strength in his punches. He's just like a shell of who he was at the start of this fight. He tries to fight Rakid, and Rakid, for a minute, I was like, yo, R.I.P. to Sting for a minute. Because we see, like, Rakid pulls out his cross and just, pow. You see, like, the shadow image, and Sting's like this, and the cross just comes through him. And I'm like, yo, R.I.P. You can't come back from that. He just inserted his cross through your body. That's death for anybody. But no, he just went through the shoulder a little bit, didn't fully insert the cross. So Sting is still alive and well. That's when everything looks grim. Sting can't get no energy. Rogue comes. The Dark Dragon Slayer. And he gives Sting all of his remaining magic. So instead of just a Light Dragon Slayer, he becomes the Light Dark Dragon Slayer. Just like how Gajil can mix his joint and how Natsu can mix his. They just did the same thing. They mixed their Dragon Slayer powers together, and now he might have hope in beating Rakid. I don't know how strong he got, but the magic filled up his unsatiable hunger, and it gave him power boost. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm still interested to see what's happening with King August and the Oración 6, which is now the Crown Societe. Urza and Eileen got their thing going on. Natsu is still unconscious inside his heart talking, but Sting did have a good point that everybody in this world, whether it's a parent and a child or brother and a sister, they should have distinct smells. Yet Rakid smells exactly like Natsu. There's some hidden layer to that. I don't think Rakid is a conventional son from Zeref and Mavis. I think he is what we should call a test tube baby. Zeref genetically modified him using some of Mavis's DNA. That would make a lot more sense. So maybe that's why, I guess he would have... in order for him to smell like Natsu, he would have had to use some of Natsu's DNA. So pretty much, it's looking like Rakid may be a clone that is called Zeref's son. Because Rakid also says, in a sense, that would make Natsu Zeref's son as well. That's why they smell the same. So, there's a hidden underlying meaning to that. I'm sure we'll figure that out later, and that'll probably explain why Rakid wants to kill Natsu so bad. So bad. Anyways, what did y'all think of the chapter? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that social media jazz. Just like the Flame Dragon Slayer, my videos be straight fire. Look at it. Look at it.